What
You little
up,
rusty. You little rusty over there, sleepy.
man?
Hey, girl, you got the Canelo shit. Your shit is red. Your
Red?
shit.
What you mean?
Your
Oh
yeah,
yeah. I
that
got
shit.
like like brown. Yeah,
Yeah, got the Canelo shit.
yeah. Nah, my hair's naturally that color, bro. It's weird. Like when the seasons change, my beard started changing color a little bit.
Regardless of how it looks on camera, folks, we're late today because Mike asked for sleep. Yeah, I know it looks like I was the one that was asleep. I know it looks like I just got up.
Yeah, I needed a little power nap. I had a long day today, and I fucked up, and I actually put my phone on do not disturb. I slept through the little alarm, everything. Only reason why I woke up was because you called me, bro. If you wouldn't have called me, shit, show
You
would have
want me to
started
tell you the
tomorrow.
truth? You want me to tell you the truth? I was calling you to tell you I was gonna be late.
Oh shit.
But anyway, it don't matter. My computer, I had some technical difficulties, as always,
Yeah, that's
as always.
it
But you know
happened.
what? It was hard for me to get up for this episode. I'm gonna be honest with you. What did he
Why is
say?
that?
What is Mike still? It was hard for me to get up for this one because I don't want to talk about this shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because look, like, what are we gonna talk about? I hate when it's forced conversations, but we're gonna talk about some trade shit that I don't give a fuck about. We're
We can
gonna
talk
talk
about that
about.
later. I know you don't want to talk about that, but the guest we have today, he gonna want to talk about it.
I
He gonna ask.
know, I know. Everybody wants. Why do we want? Anyway, so we'll get into that shit, and then we could talk about the game that played. These niggas was ass cheeks. I don't want to talk about that neither. We
Yeah,
in rebuild mode.
I don't think so. I don't think we are, but some
Oh
people.
goddamn, that's Marcus.
Oh, come on, bro.
God damn, come where your car seat at, nigga? That's all body. You need to go rebuild yourself for the gym. Don't get in here with your bad attitude.
Oh shit.
We'll work for wins. The
Shout out,
guys, what's going on? That's Trey
shout out Trey.
Majors. What up, Eddie Kane?
Eddie King. Oh
Hey,
shit. I think we, I think we gotta play the video for Eddie King, bro.
you
It's
know,
only right. It's only right, brother.
that's the nigga.
Just 'cause I have one, two, maybe two drinks sometime, what, I'm an alcoholic now?
You had to put his comment back up there to be on there.
Hey, shout out Eddie King, man.
Hey,
No, I'm
for
just
real.
fucking
Hey,
straight. Shout out the guy, Trey.
if we talking shit about Trey, but Trey had Mama Majors pulled up to the podcast last time. His mom
Yeah.
pulled up in the what's it called comments, and he said his family was out there watching. So way out in Virginia, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Raider Jimmy said Max better not be going anywhere. 100. He's
Okay,
not going.
here's
I'll start off like that. He's not going nowhere. He's not going nowhere.
Okay,
And
listen.
we not rebuilding.
Hold on, please.
I get it. Folks been overreaction all year over shit because it's looking bad right now. I get it. Trust me, but that man not going nowhere, bro.
Please let
They're
me
gonna do
say
everything
what.
in their power to make sure.
Please
don't
let
lose
me
that.
say what I gotta say because I want to say something about this because this applies to Max Crosby and it
Yep.
applies to every fucking person on the Raiders. Before
Hmm?
he ain't getting traded, yes, he might. Okay, just accept that whoever you are, as a fan, as a player, a member of whoever the fuck you think is not going to get traded could possibly be traded, and he could possibly stay there forever. Don't die on some hill. Don't do that to yourself. Oh, he's definitely getting traded. He's definitely not. Don't do that to yourself because you don't fucking know. You know how you don't know? The owners don't know. Right now, these owners would never trade Max Crosby. They
Yeah.
would never trade him. But if the phone rings tomorrow and it's 3 ones and a quarterback, the motherfuckers start thinking, so everybody got a price. Every single person got a price. We have watched Khalil Mack get traded, bro. We watched Khalil Mack get traded, and it just different kind of shit.
Right. Wrong.
You know,
wrong
Marcus. I wish Marcus was on the show.
What the fuck, Marcus?
If Max
Holy
leaves, I'll drop kick somebody's kid. Okay, hold on, because I see here, Marcus. I want you to know this before we start talking. I do consider you the homie, kinda. We cool. I got no issues with you. But I want to say some stuff because on Twitter we never get a chance to talk shit. Because as soon as somebody say something to you, I don't know, you be ready to eat them or fuck them up or do some shit like that. That's not gonna happen to me. I've been wanting to talk shit back and forth with you for a long time. It's probably been a good year. I'm gonna have to be honest with you. But because we cool, I feel like if we talk shit, that you gonna want to fight, and I'm gonna say yes. And I don't want to do that. It's stupid. You know what I'm saying? But you just got. It's so hard for me not to talk about. Your head is so fucking enormous, nigga.
Come on, gang. Oh
It.
shit.
The motherfucker look like a mattress. It don't have no shape. You can't see his ears, sideburns, none of that shit. All face. Nigga, it's the biggest shit I've seen all day. It looked like a Buick Century.
Damn.
But I want to have this conversation with him.
Hey, bro, what kind of car Buick
that
Century?
We're laughing.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That car sounds old as shit. What fuck's a Buick Century, bro?
You say, what is a Buick Century? This is the second time today that these niggas have said,
hey, that car all my life, bro.
This is the second time today when motherfuckers was like, yo, you talking about some shit so old, I never heard of it. They was talking about Charles. They was talking about Charleston White today. They was talking about Charleston White, and I said this nigga looked like Mac and Me. And you know, it was crickets because none of y'all niggas know who the fuck Mac and Me is. That shit was from 1988. And then because Lightyear told me that nigga, you old as shit. I am, nigga.
Hey,
you keep being fucking lucky, you will be too one day, nigga. Hold on, put the comment on there. Marcus said that he wanted not back at me. Marcus said that he wanted to pull up so that we could smoke, eat, and roast each other.
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna tell you the truth right now, nigga. You eat before you fucking get here. Don't you fucking show up expecting me.
He said I ain't got shit for you.
I got a regular job, nigga. I do not have the kind of income necessary to satisfy that appetite. Absolutely not.
Shit.
We can't roast each other because you roast like anyway.
Eddie Kane said he'll flame both y'all. I feel bad though. I keep calling Trey freaking Eddie Kane, bro.
I'm 4 business days from never calling this nigga Trey again. He gonna be Eddie Kane for real. That's his name. Okay, hold on. Let's get into it. I knew you were gonna highlight that one.
That was an interesting question. If a team offered the number 1 overall pick next draft, would you trade Max for it? Honestly, no, because the way we're going, we might be the number 1 pick ourselves. Shit. Why would we have to trade for it?
I think this is the real question, right? Do you think whoever is coming out of college, the number 1 best player, whatever, do you think that he's going to help the team more than Max Crosby is going to help the team? And that's when you think about it.
Not really, because you're still going to be missing that key element on the other side of the ball. Like they say, it's complementary football, bro. And really, obviously, everybody knows what we all need on this team. Everybody knows what everybody wants to see added to this team. But either way, you need a guy like Max Crosby. You need that type of leadership. And it's like, I wouldn't give up that type of leadership when he's been bought in this whole time, even through all the bullshit. He's been locked in, bro. It's like he deserves to be a part of this, bro. He's been here at the fucking beginning. He's been through how many rebuilds and regime changes? Like, nah, bro.
I hear you. I hear you, and I hope that he stays.
When shit get great, when we finally get that guy that we've been hoping and praying for, he got to be here.
Yeah, that's true. So if Travis Hunter goes number 1, I'm not talking to you no more, fucking mattress face. I'm not doing that. I'm talking about somebody else.
What's your opinion on that, Cory? How would you address that? If somebody came up to you, if you were the owner or the GM, what would you do in that predicament? If team with the number 1 overall pick offers you that, keep in mind there's a chance we may still be in the top 5 or top 7.
You want me to tell you the truth?
Yeah, go for it.
Last year's draft or the year before, I would have let 98 go.
Okay.
I would have let 98 go to get CJ Stroud. Not that CJ Stroud's a better player than him, but that's a better building block, and that's some wins right now. Obviously, there's evidence of that shit happening in Houston.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But maybe I don't know enough about the players because I know Cam Ward is a hot name right now, and I do know that
Shout out Cam.
Mr. Sanders is a hot name right now, and all of these players. But do I think that these players are going to come in to the NFL and fucking dominate? Fucking dominate. I don't think those players are. I know that Max is going to once his fucking foot come back.
Yeah.
Here you fucking go, nigga. It's, you know, it is crazy. It is set up crazy. The whole Mark Davis shit, the Tom Brady shit, the Deion Sanders loves the Raiders shit. It does look crazy. It does look like it's set up for the shit to go down. And I would be cool with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna listen. You ever had a homie, nigga? You ever had a homie got his motherfucking heart broke? Now every woman in the world is a raggedy bitch, and he just hates this. He's bitter as motherfucker. He can't stand nothing.
Yeah.
That's how I am now. I'm fucking heartbroken, nigga. I'm not gonna get hyped up for these fucking quarterbacks. Fuck these bitches. I'm not getting hyped up for the quarterback.
I understand why you feel that way. You've been here for all 3 Super Bowls, so I get it, bro. You've been here all 3 Super Bowls.
And you look like you played in one.
Like, it's been a long time coming, bro.
And you look like you played in one. Mexican Barry Robbins looking ass motherfucker.
Oh damn, that's crazy.
You look like that. You look like every lineman we cut last year.
Damn. Yeah, I went from looking like Aiden O'Connell to looking like every lineman.
You got the lineman goatee, bruh. Well, you got the goatee that don't touch your mustache, nigga. You be hunting on the weekends and shit.
I already knew. I didn't want to get the goatee because there's gonna be somebody that's gonna be in the comments saying I look like somebody's Theo and shit. If I would have had the handlebars.
Cause that's you, nigga. That's you. Except you don't be duck hunting, nigga. You'll be duck hunting. You somebody Theo. Probably. You got any? We ain't talked about the Raiders at all. We talk about everything else. We try so hard.
Yeah. Yeah. One thing we can talk about, even though everybody's in doubt, we're talking about way down the line. We got a game this week. We got a fucking game this week.
Why you bring that shit up, man?
We got to, bro. We can't just act like the season's over. I mean, you can, but I don't know. We still got to get through the year to get to that point. You get me? Day by day, we got to take it day by day and see how it goes. And
yeah,
this is a really interesting matchup. This is another person that is got quite a few injuries, if I'm not mistaken, with the Rams.
I don't give a fuck who's injured and who's not. Nigga, Steve Urkel finna show up and score 3 touchdowns. It don't fucking matter.
Yeah.
It don't matter. This shit is part of the script. Come on, man. You already know. So what's going on with the Rams? Who's hurt right now?
For sure, Puka Nacua is one of the guys I know that's out. Cooper Kupp was injured, but he should be coming back. I don't know how close to 100% he is with that injury, but obviously those are some key players on their offense. And yeah,
they're going to sign Adrian Peterson tomorrow, and he gonna rush for 214 yards.
I don't know. They got some solid running backs.
Oh, so they don't need to sign Adrian Peterson.
Nah,
they're gonna sign Colt fucking McCoy, and he gonna throw 4 touchdowns.
No, they got Stafford, bro. Why would they need it? You just come on, bro. Hey, you gotta have at least some confidence.
Some unbelievable, ridiculous shit is gonna happen. So their wide receivers are hurt, right? So what's gonna happen? Oh, you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna sign Hunter Renfrow, and this motherfucker's gonna score the game-winning touchdown against us. Fuck you, Hunter.
He didn't mean that, Hunter. He didn't mean that.
This nigga's out. He don't watch this shit.
Hey, you never
that
know.
Motherfucker's out duck hunting.
Hey, you never know. You'd be surprised who watches the show sometimes. But
I would be extremely surprised if that particular person watched it. Yeah. Listen, hold on. Look. Look at this. Look at this. These types of people that like write this cut, like you're not funny. Like I know you're not funny in real life. You're still not funny on the internet. Still nobody's laughing. Nobody laughs at your jokes in real life, or like that doesn't even make sense.
yeah, I didn't understand it.
It doesn't make any sense. You heard Diddy oil somewhere, and you figured like I'm gonna use this in front of. You're an idiot.
Rams Janner's gonna go off at wide receiver this Sunday. Shit, I hope not.
Probably.
Hey
You know
man,
what? I saw this crazy tweet today.
One thing I will say, I don't want to downplay the defense, bro. Our defense is still solid. The only reason why points be going up on the board is because our offense don't be putting up points on the board. They can't really stay on the board. They can't stay on the field.
Exhausted. These niggas are exhausted.
Exactly. I'm like, if the offense could at least like keep them on the field for a little bit of time, give them some rest, shit would be a lot different. If they can put some points on the board, shit would be a lot different. But
I need a bye week emotionally. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I need a bye week.
Here's a good question regarding the bye week. Rams, Chiefs, and Bengals next. How many games do we win here before our bye week?
Raiders gonna have me back doing fight videos, okay? Because we don't have to do something different than this shit. Ugh. Y'all niggas is party poopers, cause like this, y'all want motherfuckers to be sad because somebody can't be doing.
It sucks to say because we're used to bad seasons, so it's like I'm kind of numb to this shit already, bro. At this point, I'm looking at it's pretty much eyes on the prize, bro. Because it's like, even though yes, it would be nice to see some wins. Shit, those losses result in wins for that fucking draft board.
Mike, hold on, Mike.
Come on, man.
I'm fucking mad at you, Mike. I'm mad at you because I know what your logic is, right? So this is what happens if the Raiders continue to lose games. If they lose games, they'll move up in the draft position. If they move up in the draft position, they'll be in position to draft a player that is going to impact us and make the change that we need. If they move into like 1, 2, 3, whatever, they might get Sanders or Ward or the best quarterback in college football, right? That's why I'm motherfucking mad at you, Mike, because you know that shit is not going to fucking happen. We get to the top of the draft every fucking year and we don't pick the player we're supposed to pick. So why do y'all keep wanting us to go to the top of the draft? To keep getting your heart? Why, nigga?
When was the last time we were that high, bro? When was the last time we were that high? Besides the Cleveland Farrell pick.
You hiding the motherfucker right now. Do you remember when we had 3 first-round draft picks?
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
The Josh Jacobs draft. Remember that? We had 3 of them. And remember, we still didn't go to the playoffs. And before that, remember when we draft Cleve Farrell? Remember when we got Tyree Wilson? Remember when we got all these first-round motherfuckers that don't work out, nigga?
I hear you, but here's the one thing.
Not but the people that have contributed to the Raiders are getting picked.
The folks that made those picks, they're not on the team no more. They're not employed with us.
Mike,
have you seen? Look, this past year, look who our pick was at number 13. Do you like or do you not like Brock fucking Bowers? How do you feel about Brock Bowers? How do you feel about JPJ? How do you feel about DJ Glaze? He's doing his shit.
I feel like none of those are players that you have to get at the top of the draft, bruh.
I'm just saying, his first draft looked pretty fucking good for not getting a quarterback. Those first 3, I'm not mad at those picks. They're actually performing. They're doing what they got to do on the field. So I feel like if he has the opportunity to pick, it seems like he makes some common sense picks at the top of the draft. Best player available. So if you need a quarterback, best player available, I'm pretty sure he's gonna go between those 2. So that's why I'm not stressing it too much. Even though he may not make some aggressive ass moves, he makes smart moves. He's not dumb like and no disrespect to them, but previous regimes that we had. One of them that was right there had the opportunity to trade up to number 1 and did it. I'm just saying.
I hear you. Mike, I'm in a Raiders fan. I've seen I don't know how many fucking regimes, bruh. And when we get to the top of the draft, when the player is there that we're supposed to get, we're not gonna get them. Even if we pick number 1 and number 2 overall, we still not gonna get the fucking guy we supposed to get with either pick. Mike.
I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing, and I respect it.
No,
You're doing some reverse psychology shit.
you know what I'm doing?
I get you.
I'm reminiscing because I see the shit happening all the time. I'm not thinking about a hypothetical situation. Nigga, it's a pattern.
I don't know. It's been a while since we drafted a quarterback that high in the draft, bro. The last guy, and I get why people feel a way about that, but that was a long time ago. We got to let go of that Jamarcus Russell fucking trauma. We got to let that shit go. Because obviously, this younger generation, they're hungry. They coming into the league going crazy, especially the top guys. So we're able to get one of those top guys. Shit, ain't gonna be no motherfucking rebuild. I tell you that right now. We get one of those top 2, ain't gonna be no motherfucking rebuild. But till now, let's enjoy our current QB1. Oh shit!
You be trolling. You a troll, Mike.
Hey man,
you low key a no face gagger.
No, I'm not. I show my face. I ain't scared to show my face.
No, I'm saying like you be trolling like how they be doing it.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta look for the positives. You can't be. I don't know. I don't like dwelling on shit. You get me? Like, sometimes
yes,
there's
you
already
do.
enough negativity going on through the day. I don't need these motherfuckers to bring me more negativity.
We got some positivity going on. I know it's a football game going on, but it's the Saints, and
yeah,
I'm so dedicated to my not giving a fuck about them that I give a fuck about them. I don't watch the Saints.
Yeah,
I don't watch them.
I don't watch them at all. I mean, either way, the dude that we don't really give a fuck to see, he not playing anyway. He injured, so it's good. But they got hella injuries, low key. I don't like their chances this game. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Who are they playing?
They're playing the Donkeys, which is surprising for me to say. I don't like their chances. Their whole starting receivers are out, bruh. Olave and Shaheed, they're both out. So you got Spencer Rattler in there with, or maybe, I don't know, maybe he has chemistry with those guys from practice, but I don't know. It ain't the Stars. So it's gonna be a tough matchup, but also I think Denver don't got Surtain.
These motherfuckers been so cheeks lately that I'm so I don't know who's playing. We playing in LA, right? We're playing the Rams in LA.
Yep. At the crib.
I'm off this weekend. Now I got paid today. I could go.
Pull up, I would be there.
I'm fucking not going.
Come on, man. You get tickets for the show.
Fuck you, Mike.
You find some tickets for the low.
You think I'm gonna drive all the way to fuck over there, get mad as a motherfucker, then watch some white woman come and punch me in the back of my head, and then go back home?
Oh, here you go. Oh shit. I knew you were going there, but wow.
That shit's outrageous. Every time I watch that shit, I get mad for a different reason.
I hear you. I know, but
and then when I watch the slow-mo shit, one of the Twitter detectives did the slow-mo shit on it and showed like when her man went over there to kind of like, I don't know if he was breaking the shit up, he bust her in her shit.
Yeah.
Her man split her shit open.
Yeah.
And then so how did she really assault? She assaulted her trying to jump on Big Me's back. She doing all of this shit. I don't know if y'all ever see this motherfucker in person. There's a lot of body. I guarantee she wasn't doing shit to her, but
man,
it's
just a fucked up situation altogether.
I'm gonna get in trouble for. I'm not gonna get in trouble. I'm not gonna get in trouble because nobody gives a fuck and nobody's seen it. I wish there would have been a different consequence paid. I don't have to be correct. I wish he would have turned around and bust her in her shit, nigga. I do. And I'm against that. He was getting dressed. Who are you? Chill. Ray. Fire AP. I already don't like you, nigga, because you said fire AP. And that's my homie.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you feel about that, bro? All these fans talking about fire AP and stuff. In your opinion, how do you feel about that?
I get it because I mean the shit is spiraling and everything looks bad. So that's the first thing that you say when you feel like your team has no direction. I get it and I understand, but look how early this type of shit is and just fire him immediately. Fuck. Soon as his whole defense, like the strength of the team is the defense, right? You don't get the quarterback you want. Now the strength of the team is the defense, and you build that on the pass rush. Boom. Your pass rush is out for the season before the first fucking game. And then, you just got a lot of shit going on. There's a little bit of adversity. There's a lot of adversity. And then there's not the same amount of talent, quarterback talent. And I'm sure that they blame him for that. But we doing what we can do with it.
Yeah. And, like, that's the thing. Like, I get it. Like Mike Jones here saying, like, our fan base is traumatized. They want immediate impact. They want to see something, but they got to understand, like, it's a process. And if you keep restarting the process every year and a half, it's going to be like a hamster wheel. It's going to be a never-ending cycle until you have some continuity. And yes, obviously, we do not have a franchise quarterback at this very moment. He wasn't able to get the guy that he ideally wanted at both QB and at offensive coordinator, unfortunately.
So, like, the way I look at it is
talking about it like damn, we should have had Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels should have been a Raider. Unfortunately, we tried our best to move up. Nobody in that top 3 was moving out of them picks because they knew what they were getting.
And Mike knows that shit because he's actually nosy as fuck and harasses a couple of particular people for information. He does.
I don't harass nobody, bro.
I will tell you guys all the time. I am not an insider.
I get phone calls and I don't know. I be hearing shit. I don't know.
I'll tell you this all the time. I'm not an insider. I don't know inside information, but Mike does. That motherfucker does. Him. I don't know shit. Our fan base is traumatized, and this is what I'll say about the whole Fire AP crowd, right? I disagree with y'all. I don't think he should be fired. Not yet, But I don't have no hard stance where I think y'all are crazy. Look, this team fucking sucks, and something needs to change. And if that's what you think needs to change, who am I to tell you you're wrong? It needs so much. So I'm be like, hey, if that's what you want to spend your energy on, I hear you. I'm spending my same amount of energy on some other bullshit. So I don't really, I can't say shit to you. I hear you.
Yeah, it's true. I hear you. And like you said, everybody's entitled to their opinion. And I'll respect it if it's on a football standpoint. If you have an argument regarding football, but there's some folks that are talking about because he drives lowriders, because he wears black Air Forces, shit like that. And it's like,
they wanted to say that. They wanted to say that regardless, no matter what. The people that have that shit to say about him, they feel like that no matter what anyway. And you already know who they are and what they are. So
yeah, you get me? It's like you get me? They just some things that are in the dark come to light. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, it's crazy. I don't see them moving on from him because clearly he don't got a quarterback. I feel like Mark's gonna want to give him a chance to get a quarterback. I think Brady will want to give him a chance. Ooh. And he got a point. You got a point. Yeah. But
you know what? They won't say that. They won't say it and they can't say it, but I will. It's not just that he's black, because there are probably other black coaches that they will be okay with. It's because he's a nigga. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a certain type that's acceptable and there's a certain type that's not. And when you're just willing to be yourself entirely, sometimes that's acceptable as long as you guys all have the same agenda. But once they turn their path and you still walking your same shit straight and you don't want to follow them, they turn against you.
Yeah.
And
So
he's,
I seen a
and he
tweet
said she's
earlier.
white. Just in case y'all didn't know.
Speaking of this, and like you said, there are quite a few black coaches out there in the league, and there's a few that are doing pretty well right now. They're looking real successful in the league. I seen an article that apparently during like way back in time during the pre-hiring process, the Miami Dolphins didn't hire Mike Tomlin because he was too hip hoppy.
Too hip hoppy.
Yeah, too hip hoppy.
Well,
I don't know. That sounds a lot worse than saying because he's black, in my opinion, straight up.
Yeah, he's too hip hoppy, and that's what's crazy to me. I wonder if they said when like Gloria Estefan and all of them motherfuckers was like part owners of them. I wonder if them motherfuckers was too salsa-y. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on with that?
Was it's just some real false spit on people's face sometimes, bro. And it's like, y'all wouldn't have the guts to say that to certain people's face. Y'all wouldn't say that shit.
I mean, they just use different words. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It don't matter. So the Raiders got to play the Rams this week.
Yeah.
In Los Angeles. Who's going?
I'm gonna be there. Your boy Andre Ashley gonna be there too. We pulling up.
For real?
Yeah. We're not saying we're up there with Nipsey, and then this time we got some baller ass seats. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Where y'all got tickets from?
Can't say.
Well, I'm so sick of your top secret shit. Did you just buy it on a regular site?
It was a homie discount. No, I got the homie discount.
Oh, you got it from a home. Okay.
Yeah.
Then that's it. Never mind. I can't say. You
got
it from Ticketmaster.
I do know a spot. I'll tell you afterwards. I know a spot.
If I did maybe want to get like some last minute shit, you would know where I would get some shit from.
Yeah, absolutely. Because that's what we did for that Chargers game, week 1. When me and Dre pulled up.
Okay.
That shit right there. And it was cool. Yes, sir.
One time I went. You already
know. You pull up. You already know. I know all the little short.
One time I went to a Raiders game, and when I used to go to Oakland, I never bought tickets. I would show up there and I would get my ticket in a parking lot somewhere or something. Always. And I did that shit in motherfucking San Diego and bought a fake ticket, nigga.
What?
But I didn't know. I bought some tickets. I swear I thought they was real. I did all this other shit. I was with people too. I bought me and 2 other people a ticket. We standing there in line. We get all the way up there. They scan them. It's like, I was like, what are you talking about? It was at San Diego at Qualcomm. And,
fuck!
It was
what happened though? Did you end up getting in still, or?
It was weak than a bitch. It was like, yeah, no, bro, you tickets is no good. I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? I'm walking back, kicking dust and all this shit. I'm pissed off. I get all the way back to the car. I'm mad, and then I go back up there, like I'm gonna just try to talk my way in. This is a Chargers Raiders game. Didn't nobody give half a fuck. They let me in there. We went in, but at first, my feelings was definitely very hurt. Definitely very hurt.
Yeah.
That shit'll never happen though. You never just walking into like when the Cardinals used to play here in Phoenix, they used to play at ASU. As a kid, especially anytime the Cardinals and the Raiders played preseason, I went to that game and I never bought a ticket. You could sneak into the stadium.
Yeah.
Me and my brother were sneaking that hot ass stadium and sit on concrete seats. But that shit'll never happen again. The way the security is now. What up, G?
Shout out Nazo in the building. My guy.
Know Nazo?
Yeah. Actually, me and Dre met him at the week 1 at the Chargers game. Bro tapped in. He cool as fuck.
I don't know.
Cool as hell.
I don't know. I was thinking of somebody else.
But no, he's cool, bro.
I was thinking this dude that live out here.
I think I could be wrong. I think he might live out there. I don't know what area he stay at, but no, he a real cool dude. I met him in person. I fuck with
white.
Him. Honestly, I don't even know. I didn't want to ask
him either. So we probably talk about the same person.
A weird question. I'll ask. I didn't ask that.
Hey, we are talking about the same person because I said, is he white? You said, I don't know. I don't know either.
Say a boxer from AG.
That is him. That is him.
Yeah, bro, cool as hell.
Yeah, there's him. What up with you? I told him I want to fight earlier, but I thought he was heavy like me. This motherfucker probably still skinny and fast. Fuck that. Oh, he a Puerto Rican. That's that's why. See, you gotta get you gotta do something about this profile picture, bro. I don't even know what's going on.
Oh, Naza? What's it called? So this dude got a question. He said, do y'all think Zamir wins his job back this week, or does Madison keep it? I think Madison keeps it. I feel like you got to go roll with the hot hand. He hasn't really done anything to regain it, and vice versa. He hasn't really. Either way, I don't know. I say just roll with what you got until you got to make a change again, I guess.
Yeah, I think that you're better off handing the ball off to Madison than White.
Yeah.
If this is the scheme and the personnel that you're going to use, White, it doesn't compare, bro. Like, come on, it don't compare.
Yeah,
it's not. Yeah,
Trey gave his intake. He said, "Nah, he don't think Zamir get in." That's coming from a Georgia fan, so that's how you know, like, nah.
It's not happening, bro. We started just pitching the ball to wide receivers. Yeah, they just started giving the ball to anybody.
Yeah, Chilray said they're gonna keep splitting jobs. In my opinion, I think so, but I'd say regarding the workload percentage, I'd say Madison would get the good majority of that workload. But yeah, for sure, Zamir will see some reps too.
Zamir probably gonna see the same kind of reps that Madison was seeing before Madison took off. Like, 1, 2, maybe. Catch your breath, bro. That's it. Because you get more production out of number 8. You get more production out of Madison. You get more production from DJ Turner, bro. And I'm sure Gardner Minshew may have as many yards as Zamir White. I have not looked up that stat, but I bet you it's close.
Yeah. RP Black Hole Rob. Shout out Slick Rick Content, and RP your homie Black Hole Rob. Let's see.
He said he fucked Zamir whole shit up. He fucked his whole shit up.
You could say that. The one thing I will say regarding that too is it's hard to be a straight north-south runner when your center's getting fucking blown up. I don't want to sound like a dick to say it, but it's like pretty often these run plays.
It's just something you can't just you can't get somebody involved.
Yeah, for him, he needs it to be. He got to see the gap immediately, just so he can straight run through that motherfucker. If your center's getting blown up straight into you, how are you going to find the gap at that moment? What does he do? Hey.
Oh no, man. What's going on? Sorry, I'm late, man. Some family stuff came up, pushed back some other stuff, man.
See, motherfucking haters here. It's a hater. There's a hater right here. He came on here to hate.
I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater at all, man. I'm not a hater at all.
Whatever.
Severe. Yeah, there's been a lot of hate
going on. This is Severe. He be on the Raider Rundown.
Yeah,
no, he's on a.
I'm on a 50-50
He was with
show.
me on that show, but he actually a part of Around the Shield.
Yeah. Around the Shield, 50.
The 50-50 show. So I just did a show with you and Rundown. So I thought y'all did shows together.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I rock with Rundown too. Those my boys over there, Chris, and all the PTS, all the TRS guys. I rock with them too. The good people.
So did you get on here? Hey, are you ready to talk about your homeboy?
My boy Divine.
Diablo. I wish we would have had that PFF
on this episode. We need to hear some appreciation.
Man. Look, I just caught how I see it, right? The first week against the Chargers, he was straight hot dog water, dumpster juice. He was terrible. But then the next week against the Ravens, he balled out. So that's all I was saying. He balled out. Like, people wasn't giving no credit. He had one missed tackle in the open field. They was trying to cook him. I was like, bro, he balled. And then we saw Luke Masterson and Tommy Eichenberg, and we was like, yo, Devon Diablo he's way better than these dudes. And he came out this last week. He was healthy, rested, body healed, and he put on the clinic, man. Should have had an interception, had a sack, had a TFL. I think he had a 90 pass grade PFF. He only allowed one reception for -2 yards in coverage. Like, he balled out.
Yeah. Speaking of that called back interception, how do you feel about that call that was made?
So by the letter of the law, by the letter of the law. I mean, it's like if you don't like the rule, you don't like the rule. But by the letter of the law, that is the rule, man. So if they calling it kind of like that, no, they got to call it. We've seen it before. So like that's just the rule, man. I like if you don't like the rule, you don't like the rule. But like they had to call that one. The other one I didn't really. Other one was iffy, but that one was you got to call.
Yeah. I hear you. I agree. I don't really like the rule, but I mean, those are the rules, like you said, and unfortunately, that was the call. I don't know. I just feel like, in a way, like the league does need to get a little safer with some of, like, obviously, like the helmet to helmet shit, but some stuff I feel like they're just going a little too overboard, bro. They're kind of making football a little too soft.
You know what I think?
I agree.
You know what I think? I think I would like Divine Diablo a lot better if he tackled players like closer to the line of scrimmage or like on the other side of it. If he did that like more often, I would probably like him more. Or like sometimes it's two linebackers on the field. And sometimes he's this linebacker over here. And sometimes they run the ball over here. And this linebacker still tackles him first. I would like Diablo more if that happened less too. Or sometimes it'd be two linebackers on the field and they run the ball right here. And this is Diablo and he fills the lane and the safety behind him makes the tackle. So that happens a lot. And if that happened less, I would probably like him more.
I feel that you know what, that was a great story. Everybody, this is story time. Story time with Big Cory. That was very, very nice. I like how you did illustrations. That helped. That actually helped because I could see it.
But do you see what I mean?
And the finger was black too, so that really helped.
Fuck you!
You should have did this. You should have did this. Like this is Diablo, and this is the other linebacker. That would have been a little more illustrative. We know which one Diablo is in this situation, right? We know. Like this is. I'm just like, just give us suggestions. I
don't.
Hey, somebody in the chat said, "Ask Severe when we trading for Justin Fields."
Oh, bro, we can have him. They set him down already. They set him down.
I'll take him right now.
I would too over what we have. Right, bro, I would take him in a heartbeat. I didn't want him until I found out we was getting Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell. Then I was like, you know what? I'll roll with that. I'll roll with Justin Fields. But yeah, man, like Diablo, I said he has struggle tackling. Sometimes he's the force player. Sometimes he's the
struggle tackling. He's a linebacker.
Hey, Spillane done missed some tackles too. No, Spillane done missed some tackles too.
You are 100% correct. I think that. I mean, in the course of a game, is it possible that he's going to make a pretty impressive play?
Yeah.
Is it expected that Spillane's going to make a pretty impressive play?
Generally.
Do you expect Diablo to make impressive plays?
I expect Diablo to
No, when he makes a play, we're all shocked. We get excited, but we're fucking shocked.
I expect him to be our best coverage linebacker, which he has been.
Okay.
And that's what he's been. And I expect Spillane. Know what I expect from Spillane every game? I expect from Spillane every game to get overzealous in the run game, bite hard on the play action fake, and they complete a big pass over his head. That happens every game.
That's a very reasonable that's a reasonable expectation.
So I mean, but that being said, I think those guys complement each other very well, right? We saw the first game Spillane played without Diablo against the Panthers. He struggled that game. That was probably his worst game, right?
He did.
He was out there with Luke Masterson and Tom Yankenberg, and I think that Spillane. I think he trusts. He trusts Diablo.
I think he's in the league in tackles.
He trusts Diablo to stay behind him.
Top 4, I believe.
Yeah, I think he's top 4. But But I think there's a trust there between him and Diablo. I think he trusts Diablo to go to the right spot. Now, is Diablo always going to make the tackle? No, but a lot of times he's a force player. He's gonna force the guy to cut back, and Spillane is there to clean it up. And sometimes, sometimes that's what it takes.
That's what it is. That's the long and short of it. I'm an old nigga. I like linebackers that tackle people.
You like them neck roll. You like them big meaty ass linebackers.
The ones that got the Darren McFadden shoulder pads.
Yeah, exactly, man. them linebackers that got the prison bills. They ain't got no lower body, upper body.
No, lower body. Yeah, all of that shit. They just have to be fucking, and they have to fucking be assholes.
Yeah, that too. You was a Greg Bickert guy. You like Greg Bickert. That's your type of linebacker. Greg Bickert.
Because he was slow too, though. I like Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis. That's a linebacker.
Yeah,
I like Ray Lewis.
What about Derek Brooks, though?
Derek Brooks was a motherfucker. But, see, he was a cover linebacker, but he could also bring it and feel it on the other side of the line of scrimmage.
He could. Diablo had one sack this last game. I would say that. And a TFL.
I'm so fucking sick and tired of
sack.
You know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I didn't see that. I wasn't expecting him to get a sack. That was a real impressive play. I ain't gonna lie.
Hold on.
And he read it.
You know what I'm talking about. Even if he did get a sack, you know he's not a linebacker that plays on that side of the screw.
Nah. But that's not. I don't think that's what we expect from him, though. I don't think that's what we expect from him.
I know that's what I would like from a linebacker.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I feel you. I ain't mad at you. I feel you on that. I feel you.
This motherfucker knows me. This motherfucker knows me.
All right, you got it.
There we go.
A linebacker that's caught a body.
This motherfucker knows me.
Oh man.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Man.
Not, there's other like cover linebackers that I really like and appreciate. Like, one of the best linebackers of all time, number 59 from the Panthers. You know what I'm saying? He was pretty good.
Luke Kuechly.
He's pretty good.
Yes.
So
Brian Urlacher was a kind of cover guy, converted safety. Brian Urlacher.
Yeah. So I have an appreciation for those kind of guys, but just not the same kind for somebody that's gonna put it. Whatever.
I feel you. I mean, I think that's what people want. They hear linebacker, they want a guy downhill and blowing stuff up. But it's a new league. It's a new league. It's a passing league now, and that's why. That's part of the reason why. First of all, a guy like Spill is Captain Kirk. Thomas Howard. See, Thomas Howard was another coverage linebacker. I like T. Howe was a guy. T. Howe was a guy. R.I.P. He was a guy, another converted safety. Like he was a dog. He wasn't no thumper like that.
Yeah.
You didn't like Thomas Howard? You didn't like the law firm?
Rest in peace, Thomas Howard, Raider legend.
You didn't like the law firm? Okay, dang, that's crazy.
There's,
he real
remember.
Linebackers,
hold
bro.
on. Look, hold on.
Play linebacker? You must have played line. You had to play linebacker.
So look, when he was playing, there's usually like 3 linebackers on the field at the same time, right?
That's actually correct because it was probably all 3.
Yeah. And then he was usually this linebacker.
Yeah.
And when these 2 people were trying to make tackles, he was back here, like backing them up.
Yeah.
And he made a lot of tackles after the first downs.
This is true. That's true.
I don't like linebackers that be doing that. You know what I'm saying? I like the ones that be making tackles over there, not back here.
You want to see a thumper on the field.
Yeah,
I get it.
He wanted downhill, come screaming through the hole.
Not just that, like shit. Pat McQueen, Pat Queen. He been playing some okay linebacker, a little bit of a good mix between this side and that side. I like seeing that kind of shit.
So you hate Roquan Smith, and you hate you despise Roquan Smith.
I don't despise him, but that's not a free agent acquisition that I would want to pursue. No,
Dang, that's crazy.
That's
he's
crazy.
good though.
Roquan is a dog, but
He's real good.
Roquan, he's a slim guy too. He's like he ain't no thumper.
I want
He ain't no
linebackers like Bart Scott. I want the motherfuckers that be yelling at themselves in the mirror in the morning. For
You
nothing.
like the you like oh boy, you like
Brian
what's my guy's
Dawkins?
name? Nah, what's my guy's name? Alvin Mack. You like Alvin Mack is that's your
No matter
nigga.
what.
That's your nigga, Alvin Mack.
Not dickhead.
That's the kind of dudes you like. You the motherfucker that stole my mom's car, ain't you?
Yeah, that's him. Go get his ass, nigga.
That's your guy. Okay.
Mhm.
That's the kind of dudes you like.
Like I said it on one of them highlight videos. I like Spillane because he take them steroids from the 90s.
Man,
Fuck,
man. You see Spillane head? Spillane on that same shit Barry Bonds was on, bro.
That's why I say he did all this shit from the 90s.
He on that Victor Conti. He on that Balco for sure.
Yeah, that shit that's gonna mutate you, nigga. He put his life on the line. He sold his soul for some sacks.
Man,
Mike don't know what the fuck is going on with that.
No, I do. I'm reading these comments. I'm listening. But
Mike don't even know. You don't even know. I mean, Mike don't even know who Alvin Mack is, do you? You know Alvin Mack?
That's way before.
Man,
Mike might not have been born. Real shit.
Yes. You young, Mike? I didn't know you was young like that, bro.
Yeah, I just turned 30 this year.
Oh man, you ain't that young, bro. You ain't never seen the program. Bro, that's a must see movie for you, bro. That's your
the program. Yeah. I don't remember my name though. I watched it before. I like the movie, but that's the dude with the face paint and shit, right? Crazy dude.
Yeah, the white guy. The white guy went.
Okay, yeah. I just didn't remember my name.
That's a movie where Omar Epps was fumbling like Zamir White.
Yeah.
We made him walk around campus with a football.
Yeah, man. Zamir White. Oh, how about wait? Was it you, Severe? It wasn't you, Severe. You wasn't one of these people telling me about Dylan Lobby, right?
I like the pick, man, but I don't think he's gonna be a starter in the league. But I thought he could be a third down back. But
okay.
But every time he touches the ball, he fumbles. So he can't. You got to sit his ass down, bro. He can't even.
Yeah.
Every time he touches the ball, you fumble. But like I can't look. If you're a running back and you struggling, you struggling. But if you're a running back and you fumbling, I can't rock with that, bro. I can't rock with that.
So
you can't. This was probably AP right after that shit happened. Bet you anything, he was on his ass.
See, bro. This is why I don't like Severe super hypocritical ass.
What?
He don't like running backs that can't carry the football, but he like linebackers that can't tackle running backs. What the fuck? Anyway,
hey, this is a passing league. Man, it's a passing league.
Speaking of a passing league, who are we passing the football to this weekend?
Yeah, because
Kobe's still hurt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he gonna probably be questionable. I didn't see the injury report. There will probably be another one that come out tomorrow. But
yeah, I think hopefully he practices. He hasn't practiced at all yet.
Yeah. He was two straight DNPs. But they talked to him at the locker room. He said he trying to get back out there, but
Brock
Kobe ain't out there.
Brock Bowers gonna lose all the skin off the palm of his hands.
Brock Bowers all day, bro. You gonna see Brock. It's like, remember like when the water boy, the water boy did everything. That's gonna be Brock Bowers, bro.
I'm not talking about that individual. I would like to see a new contributor. I'm excited to see somebody else make some plays. I want to see Trey Tucker make some plays. What's going on with that? They made it seem like he was gonna be such a big part of the offense, and he isn't.
I feel like the quarterback gotta look downfield. I feel like the quarterback gotta be able to look downfield and go through his progressions.
But why the fuck aren't you, Mike? Aiden?
Hey,
why aren't you?
Hey, bro, chill on me.
He's still back there scary, bro. He's still back there scary, scared to pull the trigger, scared to go through his shit.
Like people thought Trey Tucker was going to be a big contributor, but then they forgot Trey Tucker is 5'9", like 170. It's like it's hard. Like the NFL is a league full of very big individuals, and when you're a smaller guy, it's hard to make an impact, especially when you don't have guys that can throw the ball downfield, which is where you're at your best, is going downfield, beating guys deep.
Trey Tucker was going to be a big contributor with number 17 and 89 on the field, but we just never got to see that shit. I fucking hate it. Like,
yeah, I mean,
I didn't think
like
you were
Trey,
gonna
he's not gonna
mention
be
Paul.
the man by himself, no, but he's gonna
No.
be the man because you got to cover him one-on-one.
yeah.
Like he's that kind of thing. Like he's gonna take advantage of you deep once or twice a game, and that's all he. I mean, if that's all he brings to the table, that's still fine. Those are big chunks, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now he doesn't really have that opportunity because, well, he might, because number 89 gonna start getting a lot of attention, right?
Yeah.
Sure,
I think he's gonna start getting the kind of attention that these problem tight ends are getting. I'm not saying that he's that much of a problem yet, but
oh man,
it's fun to watch him play.
Like he is a problem.
He's
big
fucking
problem.
fun to watch play.
But
Speaking
I would
of,
say
or
I
speaking
will
of,
say this. Part of the reason why we're not seeing Trey Tucker do what Trey Tucker does is the bane of Mel Kiper Jr.'s existence, and that is too high safeties in the NFL. And the best way to get teams out of too high is to do what? To run the ball.
Run the ball.
And what can't the Raiders do?
Run the ball.
Run the ball. So that's why it's gonna be a tough road to hoe for a guy like Trey Tucker.
yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, what's going on with 87? He don't like us, or
no? He's dealing with some personal, like I think some family stuff, but I don't know the details of it at all.
He tried some of that Spillane stuff. It was too strong for him. He ain't been the same since. He wasn't built like that.
He's not. No, you need to get the new age shit.
Shit. So earlier you had mentioned a player that I didn't think you were gonna mention in all podcasts, Cory. Severe, I want to hear your opinion on the whole Devontae Adams saga and him finally being traded to the New York Jets.
I mean, I'm happy that he's out of here. I mean, he seems like a guy that was a malcontent. Like if you watched the receiver documentary last year, like I said, he was a guy that you could tell he obviously didn't want to be here, you know, and there were rumblings. There were some people reported that some of his representation had made it known to the Raiders that he wouldn't mind being traded. Now, he hadn't previously asked for a trade, but he let him know, like, hey, you know what? If you do trade me, hey, no hard feelings. You know, I'll be good with that. So I think that kind of started the relationship on kind of a little bit of a rocky road. I don't mind him saying he wanted to be out of here. Like, I don't like, look, bro, he is 32 years old. And to put this in context, right? My favorite receiver, probably of all time, like Randy Moss was my favorite receiver till he came to us and shit the bed. So probably my favorite receiver of all time is Calvin Johnson. Calvin Johnson retired at 30. So Devontae is already 32. So he has a finite amount of time left in the league. He's never played in the Super Bowl. He needs to win now, and he wants to win now. He saw that we were not on the track to win now. So if you wanted to ask out, I'm cool with that. But what I'm not cool with is you go to the organization on Monday, say you want to trade, and then on Tuesday, after the AP likes the little comment Monday night, after you had already asked for a trade, you go in there and said, I don't know where this trade talk is coming from. It's not coming from 1-7. When you had already said that you wanted to be traded. That's some stuff I can't rock with, right? Keep it a buck. If you want to be gone, it would have been more beneficial for everybody to say this offseason, hey, you know what? Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell are your quarterbacks. Yeah, we ain't gonna win. Get me up out of here. Hey, like, no hard feelings, right? Get it.
Be straight up. I respect that.
Be straight
I know
up.
what you're talking about.
Be straight up, bro. If you wasn't all in, bro, like if you're not all in, you all out.
I think he wanted to give it a shot. This is what it looks like. He's like,
I want
to give it a shot.
Behind like in the line of scrimmage, you're making tackles on the other side line of scrimmage, right? You playing linebacker the wrong way.
Right, straight up. I think what he's doing is like, hey, I'm gonna try to give it a shot, and if these motherfuckers suck again, I'm gonna get up out of here, and that's what happened.
Yeah, I feel like he just should have been transparent all the way through, even saying that, like, hey, I'm gonna give it a shot. If it don't work, I'm gonna want out. Yeah. He made it seem like he was bought in.
But you can't say that. Like, hold on. At the same time,
like in a way, he did make it seem like he was bought in with the coaches. He made it seem like
hella bread involved. It's hella bread involved still too.
Yeah, and he's getting hella bread. That's the part that is crazy. So it's like, okay, bro, we give you all this bread. We give you your offensive coordinator choice because you vouched for it, bro. Look, we try and make it work. Clearly, we let you know
But think about
You
this.
can't get a quarterback, bro.
Think about this.
He could have been transparent all the way through.
I hear you.
What he did.
But think about this as a real motherfucker, though. Think about this as a real motherfucker for real at your job. Anything else, right? You got your check, and you kind of know that you want to quit or some shit. You're not gonna let your boss know that shit before you pass your background at the new joint. You're not gonna do all that shit, even though you know you want to leave. You're not gonna fuck your money up yet. You're not, and this, even though these are huge numbers and it's a game and all this other shit. They still at work and they still got a big ass check that they got to collect. And saying the wrong thing could fuck your money up. So understand that he wasn't go fuck his money up. Especially think about it. I just think about it as me, as myself. If I was at work and I got myself in his same situation, I may have handled it differently. But if I thought that was the only way to secure my 50, 60 million fucking dollars, I'm lying to you, motherfucker. Sorry.
See, but I don't even think it's that, right? I think it's a situation where he been looking for a new job this entire time. Yeah. The job he's at, they want to keep him there, but he don't want his coworkers to be mad at him when he quits and leaves them hanging. So he's telling his coworkers, "Yo, man, I want to be here. But I don't know if the boss like me. I don't know if he really want me here. I don't know how productive I can be at this particular job, right? I got my degree in electrical engineering. I'm doing something else. So I don't know if I really want to be here all the time. The boss is saying, yo, bro, we want you here. What can we do to make you happy? He's looking for other jobs. So instead of just keeping it real, like, yo, bro, this really ain't for me. I'm looking for other jobs. You know, hey, if y'all see me put in my 2-week notice, just know it's because it didn't work out here. He was trying to lie and say it's on the bosses. Because they don't like me or they trying to push me out. When that was never the case. He been looking other places, right? Yeah. Like you put like this, right? Know how we know he was looking for other cases, other looking for a trade? Two things immediately stick out to mind. Last year, what number did Garrett Wilson wear? If anybody can remember.
17.
What number did Garrett Wilson wear this year? 5. In the offseason, right? When they asked Aaron Rodgers about Devontae Adams, Aaron Rodgers say, I can't wait to play with him again.
Right.
I can't wait to play with him again. So this means that behind the scenes, he was already look on Devontae Adams was traded on what was it on Sunday? On Sunday was he traded? Nah, or was it? That was Tuesday. It was Tuesday, right?
No, it was Sunday or Monday.
It was Tuesday. He was traded on Tuesday.
It was Tuesday.
It was traded on Tuesday. Monday morning, how was he already at Aaron Rodgers' house? He's traded on Tuesday.
Hey, how did he already have customized cleats in that coat?
That's my next point. He already had multiple pairs of customized Jordan cleats. Like, bro, ain't no shoe factory in the world that damn fast. Ain't no shoe factory, bro. I can't even get a damn, I can't even get stuff from Amazon Prime that damn fast. How'd he get some custom cleats?
What I'm saying is, I agree with you. What I'm saying is he was lying. What I'm also saying is, even though I wouldn't have told the same lie, I understand it. That's it. He was trying to. He got to think about what a wide receiver is. Somebody said it on Twitter, and I can't remember who it was, but this motherfucker's right. He's like, who is the worst teammate on the football team, and then why is it always a wide receiver? And it is, ain't it?
Fact.
Yeah. Just think about it. Every time you had some crazy shit going on, 9 times out of 10 it was a wide receiver. Sometimes it was a linebacker.
But know what though? but know what? But what about that though? 9 times out of 10 it's a wide receiver, right?
Yeah.
8 out of those 9 times it's Antonio Brown. So that motherfucker keeps skewing that shit tremendously. All right, he's really playing. He got his finger on the scale like a motherfucker.
He's
CT ESPN and shit too. It's crazy, bro.
But he's still a genius. Yeah. 2 things could be true. He's a genius, but that's the craziest motherfucker in the NFL.
Facts.
Moss, Coop, AV, and now DA.
I can't put Coop in there. What the? I can't put Coop in there.
Honestly,
Coop
bro. No, he played. He actually did his thing. But the one thing I noticed is he'd give up on certain routes. And I know you guys seen it too. There's games where mid route he'd give up on the route, like he'll just completely stop running the route.
Yeah.
And then
I don't think that he's like the
going
worst.
straight to the DB.
I don't think he's the worst, but you just looking just at history. It's been hella shit. What was that one wide receiver? Was it the wide receiver that got his ass whooped in Washington, or was the wide receiver whooping ass? Westbrooks. Oh, y'all don't even know. Maybe y'all not old enough. Back in the day, there was Redskins training camp, and a wide receiver and maybe a safety or maybe a linebacker got into it, and he like whooped his dog ass. Like it was bad. It was on CNN. It was fucked up.
A linebacker versus a wide receiver. It's not yet. That might be.
Oh,
yeah, that's not yet. I don't remember that.
So you got like Google or YouTube the shit. Somebody gonna know. Somebody in the comments that's old, they gonna know. It was a wide receiver and I think a linebacker or something. But the wide receiver, one of them got hurt bad, like stitches and like fucked up, like bad.
Yeah.
Dang.
It wasn't D Hop and D'Angelo Hall because they didn't scrap. They just
it was like it was like somebody got blended. Like he was on top of his. It was bad. It was
I'm
bad.
gonna have to look that up, see if it's on YouTube.
I don't remember that.
It's for sure on YouTube.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out after this.
The first thing I was thinking, the first thing I thought about was automatically Cortland Finnegan and Andre Johnson.
It was older than but that was on
the
field.
That was in the game, though. That was in the game.
Yeah, and Andre said, "Nigga, you go get it. I'm fucking
sick
he
beat the brakes off, bro."
And everybody, I don't know, maybe not severe because he's just an antagonist or something, but everybody else in the world probably stood up and cheered when Cortland Finnegan was finally getting it.
Nobody liked Cortland Finnegan, bro.
He had been begging for that ass whooping forever.
Yeah. But that's how he made his mark in the league, though. Because Cortland Finnegan, he was an undersized guy. He's a late round draft pick. Like
NFL Pat Beverly.
Yeah, that's how he had to get his money, bro. That's how he had to get in. He had to be that antagonist.
NFL
Pat
Beverly. In a way, I
respect it because there's some dudes that it's like
they ain't willing to do that.
Across the league, people might hate him, but when he's on your team, you love him because he's that dude that antagonizes people, like you said, and gets in people's head.
Sometimes I'll be hating on him. I'll just be hating on him. Like Pat Beverly, I'm not ever gonna like nothing he ever does anywhere.
Nah.
Yeah.
I hear that. When he does charity work at the Children's Hospital, I'm gonna hate on it.
Yeah, there's one person that I'm not sure if you ever liked him or not, but he with us now. He's under new ownership. We have new ownership, Mr. Thomas Edward Brady.
Thomas Edward Patrick.
What are you doing, bro? What is this?
Hey,
what
man,
is that?
It's a new era.
Somebody put Mark haircut on you?
It's a new day.
Hey, man.
Hey, but hold on. You know what I hate about this shit?
What's up?
Didn't Big Seymour get approved to be a minority owner too?
Yeah, and they're not talking about it.
Yeah. What the fuck? On the same day too.
Yeah, shout out to Tom Brady and shout out to Richard Seymour.
Yeah, I know why.
Why didn't I talk about it?
Because he's not Tom Brady.
Yeah. But not even that though. No, want to know why I didn't talk about Richard Seymour? Why? Because Tom Brady owns 10% of the team. Want to know how much Richard Seymour owns? 0.5%. Like you're not even a full percentage owner. You own 0.5%.
I don't give a fuck. Tom ain't no full percentage owner either, nigga. Mark ain't no full percentage owner.
He owned 1/10 of the team.
So he owned a piece.
Hey.
Yeah.
But
Richard Seymour owns a piece of a piece. Like if we
they all own a piece of a piece. It's all funny money. It's all a piece.
Like if we handing out dollars, right? Tom Brady has 10 cents. Richard Seymour has half a penny. He can't even spend that shit nowhere, bro. You can't use half a penny at no store.
You gotta use larger increments because this nigga can spend some shit.
Yeah. Somebody in the chat said Brady actually got 5%.
Yeah, 5%. Okay, it was reported as 10%, so maybe it's different.
Oh,
10%.
Now that it's closer, you go chill out. It's a closer.
5%. That's still a bigger.
Is way bigger than. That's still way bigger than way bigger than 0.5%. And it's a tough. I mean, Tom Brady is Tom Brady too. I mean, like Tom Brady is Tom Brady.
Yeah, but Big Seymour got a piece of it too, man. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah. There are also rumors too, stating that Tom Brady may be making making a lot of key decisions moving forward regarding football operations for the franchise. How do y'all feel about
Who started the rumors?
Mark Davis?
Exactly. There ain't no rumors in.
Yeah,
That's
Goddamn. I mean, that's not a rumor. Mark
Yeah,
Davis
it's
said
not a
that he's
rumor.
gonna make football decisions.
right. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, that's.
Well, I mean, it hasn't happened officially yet, so he said he's looking forward to that. They haven't really fully made it official. Like, yeah, that's what you're doing, but he is saying it's heading that direction. They're heading in that direction. How do y'all feel about that?
Somebody got to do something. I don't give a fuck. Severe could go do the shit. You could go do the shit. I need something to happen different than what's going on right now. So I'm cool with that.
I hear you.
Facts.
I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not one of these people that feel like I definitely have the answers, because I fucking don't. These niggas work in the NFL and they don't got no answers. So
yeah,
they don't have the answers. Not in Las Vegas. They don't have them.
Yeah.
Mark Davis for a long time has been trying to like get off of the responsibility of making football decisions. He keeps giving it to different people and they keep fumbling the bag, right? He gave it to Reggie McKenzie.
Yeah.
And Reggie McKenzie hired, the first thing he did as general manager was hire Dennis Allen, right? You fucked up already. Like already you fucking up. Your first duty as general manager is hiring. And then he tried to give it to Gruden and Mayock, and they had probably the worst draft.
I thought you was the optimistic nigga.
Oh no, bro, you don't know. I'm the hater, bro. You ain't heard? I'm the hater.
What the fuck,
I'm
Mike?
hater, bro.
Mike, what we doing with this fucking? I told you about these bad mood ass niggas.
You there? I'm the according to YouTube, bro. I don't like nobody on the team. I'm not even really a Raiders fan because I wear a red hat. I'm just incognito. So
Fuck.
you know, like I'm the
Mike,
hater, but I just keep it real, bro. Like
no. Okay, because the Raiders not doing good. They fucking are terrible.
Exactly. I live in reality.
I don't want to. Okay, I'm
the nigga that's shout out to Cory. I'm the type of nigga that listen to Mozzie all day and just being.
Don't do that.
I'm the type of nigga that listen to Mozzie. I be in dark rooms just listening to Mozzie.
That's just not good for your mental health, nigga. It's this, especially that shit hits too close to home. So listen, I don't want to get on here and live in a deeper reality. No, I get on the internet so I could create a reality that's not real. Something that makes me happy about the Raiders.
I got a reality that's not real yet, but it could be very soon.
I get on. Fuck you, Mike.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, man.
You know it's not going to happen. You know.
I'm just saying. You never know what might happen.
You never know. You never know.
Honestly, that's why I feel a little more confident about it. Like moving forward, is this dude knows what it takes to win, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't no quarterback in this league more than this motherfucker. Even though we hate him, I get why people hate him because of the Tuck rule shit. But really, he was just a player in that. I don't think he was really in on that shit.
No,
to get that type of hate. I feel like
that was the ref's decision.
Gotta let that shit go. Like, there's a lot of fans that they take that shit to heart and hate him, and it's like, bro, it's a fucking play. Like, where's that energy with Joe Burrow, that playoff game where he fucking stepped out of bounds and still threw a touchdown?
Exactly.
Where's the energy for him? Where's the energy for, even though he wasn't on that play, Dak Prescott with the fucking index card shit?
Yeah, exactly.
You get me? Like, why did we just hate this one dude?
Yeah, it's just, man, it's because the people still get mad at the Tuck rule, right? But if Charles Woodson can forget Charles Woodson is the motherfucker that made the tackle. If Charles Woodson can forgive him, like, why can't Raider Nation forgive him? And the fact we talk about him as a winner, talking about no quarterback has ever won like him, bro. No team. He has more Super Bowl wins than every team. There's not a team in the history of the NFL that has more Super Bowls than Tom Brady. Look, he has 7 Super Bowl wins. There are only 5 teams that have as many Super Bowl appearances, and one of those teams is the Patriots. So those only 4 teams, and guess how many appearances those other teams have? It's 8. So that means he has 7 Super Bowl wins. The team with the most Super Bowl appearances is 12 with the Patriots. The next 4 only have 8 appearances. He's only 1 Super Bowl win off those teams' appearances. Like he's the ultimate winner, the ultimate winner. So like, if he can come in and sprinkle some of that dust on us, I'm good with that, right? You come here,
Yeah.
hey, I'm good. Sprinkle some of that winning shit on us. People forget Al Davis he came from the Chargers. Al Davis was a Charger. So if we would have, imagine we hold that shit against Al Davis forever. Like, bro, you came from the Chargers. Like, we can't. Like, no.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, once you're in this, you're in this. Once you're a Raider, you're a Raider. So right now, currently, he's part owner of the Raiders.
Yeah. So it's like I trust him too. Like you said, he knows what he's doing, and I'm really confident in the fact that he knows what to look for in a quarterback. He knows what's a winner in a quarterback, and I'm sure he's going to find the right guy. I mean, a lot of people, obviously, the obvious we see is Shedeur Sanders as a possibility, but there are other quarterbacks that I'm sure he is fond of. I'm sure he notices Cam Ward, possibly. I don't know how you feel about him, possibly Jalen Milroe. There are certain guys that people like in this draft, and in my opinion, if we land two of those three, if we could land either one of two of the three that I really like, I feel like we'd be in good hands moving forward.
Yeah. I mean, I'm higher on Cam Ward and Shedeur than I am on Milroe. Milroe's real raw. I think it's gonna take some time for him to develop in the league. I like old boy that was at SC. I think he's at Ole Miss now, Jackson Dart.
Yeah,
I like him.
I like that.
I think he's clean. I think he's probably going to be a later first round pick than Shedeur or Cam Moore. So he's a guy that, if by some stroke of luck we start winning, which I don't see happening, but if we were picking later in the first round, like we definitely have a chance at Jackson Dart, where if we start winning, we'll be out of the sweepstakes for Shedeur and for Cam Ward.
Yeah. And in my opinion, and I don't want to seem like I'm pessimistic or anything. I feel like we're going to be possibly in the top 7, maybe top 5, possibly. But I'm just being realistic with just the fact that our schedule is going to look real rough. After that bye week, it's going to get real tough.
Yeah. This was the easy part of our schedule, and we losing left and right. So imagine, and that's when we had Devontae Adams, right? So imagine, and we had Devontae, and we had Marcus Epps, and like. So now it's only going to get tougher. It's only going to get tougher from here. And I don't, the prospects is not, they look dire. They look dire right now. So, but we take solace in the fact that, hopefully we're able to acquire our quarterback of the future, right? If we had been in a little bit better position this past year, we probably would have been able to have the ammunition to maybe trade up for Michael Penix, right? So we've missed out like the past 2 years. Like we had an opportunity to trade up for CJ Stroud. We elected not to do it. I think we tried to trade up late in the game for Michael Penix, and we were told no late in the game. So hopefully now they figure out, we need a quarterback, and they address this issue.
Yeah, and I know there's a lot of people that they like certain quarterbacks or they don't like certain quarterbacks. In my opinion, if you get either a Shedeur Sanders or a Cam Ward, you can't go wrong. In my opinion, there's a lot of people that despise Shedeur Sanders for reasons that I can't understand. When it's stuff that he does, he's a young kid. Everybody's gonna want to pop their shit. If they're going off, you're gonna want to talk your shit a little bit.
Facts.
There's other players that are doing the same exact thing, maybe not with a rollie, but they're doing the same exact thing.
Yeah,
and it's okay. But when he does it, it's an issue.
Yeah,
and it's clear. I don't know if everybody in the media is trying to do that, but there are some media outlets that are trying to portray him as the bad guy.
Exactly.
In my opinion, that's how they've been portraying us all this fucking time, as the bad guy. Yeah. In my opinion, that's a perfect culture fit.
Yeah.
Him in Vegas, that's the entertainment capital of the world. It makes sense to me. If that ends up being the move, I'm all for it, and I think that would be a great move moving forward for the Raiders because he's doing some great things over there in Colorado, and I don't want to knock them too much, but that O-line is very suspect over there at Colorado.
Yeah, man. That's putting it nicely, man. Yeah, their O-line is struggling. Yeah, man, like that people don't like when you have success and you flaunt it in their faces. And I think people traditionalists, they want Deion to fail. And they see Shedeur, those succeeding and doing it. They're doing it their way. They want you to do it. They want you to do it the traditional way, or they want you to take the traditional route. And they see Deion and Shedeur, they're doing it. They're winning their own way. They're doing it their way. They done done some new age stuff, right? On the practice uniforms, they got the Instagrams on the back, and after the game, they rapping and they're doing non-traditional things, and that threatens the people or the powers that be in college football. They don't like seeing that, and and the same thing in the NFL, right? They don't like people who are too flashy. So, but as long as you can ball, bro, I don't care about none of that.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of people are saying too that he has leadership issues when it comes to him possibly like throwing players under the bus. If they watch that full interview, he didn't throw his players under the bus. That's just how the media portrayed it to be.
Exactly.
From what I've seen on interviews and stuff with some of his O-linemen, even they've said he's a great leader, that he's very transparent. He lets them know what it is. Like, he don't beat around the bush or try and throw nobody under the bus like that. And I mean, obviously he's young. So if he was to be a franchise quarterback, whether it's here or anywhere else, I feel like there's going to be somebody in line that's already a leader in that building that will be able to mentor him how to be a real stand-up leader and take it to another level of leadership, in my opinion.
Definitely. Man, I definitely agree, man. And like I said, like you talking about leadership, you see, like you talk about him throwing his players under the bus. We see what A-Rod just did with Mike Williams, right?
Yeah.
Like, so it's like, like it's a lot of times it's a double standard. It's a double standard. So, it is what it is. But like as Raider Nation, we embrace the bad guys, right? That's what we do. As you said before, it's a perfect culture fit, and we don't care about anything else but winning. If you coming over here, as AP says, you can talk your shit, you can smoke your shit, but you got to win first. So I think he can do that.
Yeah, absolutely. I believe that. Our guy Farrell had a question. He said, "Is AP coaching for his job with the Brady hire?" In my opinion, I don't think so. Just based off of Mark Davis's comments, where he had said that he trusts in Tom Telesco and AP, and they have a vision that they have to fulfill. What I'm sure he knows, and Mark's not no dummy. I know a lot of people bash Mark Davis, but he knows we need a fucking quarterback.
Yeah,
and he knows at the moment AP does not have a quarterback.
Yeah.
So he was unfortunately dealt a bad hand where he wasn't able to trade up for one of these top guys, like we had mentioned earlier. So I think he'd want to at least give him an opportunity to bring in a quarterback of his liking or of his choice and see what he could do with that. And possibly an offensive coordinator too.
Definitely. And it's one of those situations where like the Raiders, they need some continuity, man. They can't keep cycling through these coaches. That'll be 3 coaches in 3 years, bro. Like we cannot keep doing that same thing over and over. I know a lot of people aren't happy with AP's job performance thus far, but he's a first-year head coach in the NFL that's never been a coordinator at the NFL level. Like there's going to be some growing pains. And I thought when he was hired, most people understood that, right? But everybody at the beginning of the year, everybody has on their rose-colored glasses. So all they see is sunshine and rainbows, and we're gonna have a top 5 defense, and we're gonna be able to get by with these terrible quarterbacks that we have. But then we lose, probably our arguably our second most important defensive player, Malcolm Kuntz, before the year starts. We lose our defensive signal caller in the secondary and Marcus Epps. We lose Devon Diablo for multiple games, right? We're forced to start Luke Masterson and Tommy Eichenberg. John Jenkins ain't the same guy anymore. Then we lose Christian Wilkins. So obviously we're not going to be a top 5 defense anymore. So now those quarterbacks we were hoping we didn't have to depend on, we're going to need to depend on a lot more. And they're obviously not up to par. So, like this is a growing year for Antonio Pierce, kind of a reset year for us, because hopefully we get all these guys back next year and we're able to keep intact what most people thought what was going to be a very good defense. And we're able to add a premier draft pick to that as well. Hopefully it's a quarterback, and then we can start getting some stuff together on the offensive side of the ball, marry those two sides of the ball together, and really start being a competitive team.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know you've been seeing the comments that people are saying we should rebuild, or we're on the verge of rebuilding. Do you feel like we're rebuilding, or you feel like we're just a few pieces away?
I mean, I think we're a quarterback away. I think that is the most important piece. We've seen the impact that a quarterback can have on your organization if he hits the ground running. We saw what Patrick Mahomes did. Should have went to a Super Bowl his first season starting, right? His
Yeah.
second year in the league, but his first season started. We see what CJ Stroud did, right? Went from being the number 2 pick in the draft, a team that everybody in the league thought was a dumpster fire, was dysfunctional. They were ready to run Nick Caserio out of town as GM. No, I think going into the season, PFF said he had the worst skill position players in the league. You know, you think about Nico Collins and Noah Brown that year, and then what happens? You know, they win the AFC South, I think they win the AFC South, and then he wins a playoff game. Same thing with the Commanders and Jaden Daniels. Same situation, number 2 overall pick in the draft, supposed to be a dysfunctional situation. You know, like just a bad team overall. And then what happens? They're one of the better teams in the league right now, and they have a very strong possibility of winning the NFC East. So, I mean, a quarterback can change the fortunes of your franchise immediately.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. And even though a lot of people are saying we have all these holes, this many holes, this year we have 8 draft picks, and we're going to have over 106 mil in cap space. Yeah. Obviously, we do need to bring back some of our guys too, but there are going to be some guys, if we bring in a quarterback and one that they possibly are intrigued by, they'll be intrigued to sign with us. We have money to play with this year to bring in some key free agent acquisitions as well. And even though a lot of people say we have all these holes, the quarterback plays a big role. There's a reason why they say it's the most important position on the field, because it affects everything on offense.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people blaming the O-line, and there are certain positions, yes, that could be better. Like the center position, for example, that's one that could be definitely improved this offseason. And like I said, we have cap space. We got draft picks to operate with that. That also affects our passing game ability. That affects our running game, because if you can't get your passing game going, that's going to fuck with your running game at that moment.
Facts. I mean, and hopefully we spend this money wisely, right? We have some guys we want to re-sign, and we got, Spillane, I think, is on the last year of his deal. Merrick is on the last year of his deal. Obviously, we got to see what's going on with Malcolm Kuntz. I think Nate Hobbs as well is another guy. So but we have to spend that money wisely, because also you got to think about, in I think 2 years, Max is going to be coming up, but you don't want to get to that last year, right? Ideally, after next year, you take care of Max and you sign him to an extension right there, because right now he's on an extremely team-friendly deal for a player of his caliber. So you want to make sure that you take care of him, because you want to keep him in a Raiders uniform, because basically the culture of the team is built around Max Crosby. So, but at the same time, you want to spend some of that money in some key positions, right? Like, let's say you want to move Jackson Powers Johnson to center, and then you get Andre James out of here, and maybe you want to fill in at left guard, or where Jackson Powers Johnson was, or maybe you don't want to mess with his progression in the NFL. You want to keep him at left guard, but we definitely need to upgrade at center. Got wide receivers out there. T. Higgins, free agent, one of the better wide receivers in the league, right? I think he's a guy that complements Jacoby Myers really well. So I think there's some moves to be made. We should have the picks to make the moves, and we have the money in free agency to be a player as well. And it's not like in the past where we had to greatly overpay players to come to the Raiders, because the facilities were trash. Nobody wanted to come to Oakland. Now we're in Vegas, right? We're in a state that has no state. Yeah, we have a state that has no state income tax in Nevada. So you're going to see more money on your contract. And we have some of the best facilities and some of the best trainers in all the league, and one of the best stadiums in the league as well. So we're an attractive destination. And then you got a guy like Tom Brady. He's a guy that's he's your closer now, right? He's the guy delivering that final sales speech. If you think about what happened this past offseason, everybody hates Luke Getsy. Our first choice of offensive coordinator was Cliff Kingsbury, right? And then he ended up not signing with us. And guess who was the guy that swayed Cliff Kingsbury to come sign with the Commanders? It was their minority owner, Magic Johnson, who got on FaceTime with them as soon as he got out of the interview or negotiations with the Raiders, and said, you know what, hey, come over here. When you have a guy of that caliber, that's that kind of legend, they have pull and they're respected. So, I mean, I think Tom Brady can have an impact that way.
Yeah. Farrell wants to know, are we looking for RB1 after the season? I think so. I think we're going to be looking for RB1 in the draft for sure.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely looking for RB1. Definitely.
There's some guys. I mean, the guy everybody likes obviously is
Genty.
dude from Boise State. Yeah,
Genty.
but let's be honest, where he's going to be getting picked at, that's where we need to be looking for a quarterback. So I don't.
I'm cool. I'm cool, man. I'm cool.
Yeah, but there's some other guys, and well, I know we've been at this for about over an hour and a half now. And Severe, I appreciate you for tapping in. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Where can the folks find you, bro?
Hey man, you guys can find me at the Severe Raider on YouTube, the Severe Raider on X, Severe Raider on Snapchat, the Severe Raider on TikTok, Severe Raider basically everywhere. Everywhere the Severe Raider. I got a show weekly with my guy Pharaoh NFL every Tuesday night. It's the 50-50 show. Check us out there, and then we also have a show every Friday night. The Around the Shield with my guy Pharaoh and Big Mike Raider, and I also do another show on Tuesday with 805 Raider and Chris from Protect the Shield. So yeah, man, come check us out, man.
Oh yeah, and like I said, brother, I appreciate you for tapping in. Great insight. It's always good to hear from you, and I appreciate everybody that tuned into the chat. Be sure to we don't really say this too often, but make sure to like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram at Black Team Broadcast. Twitter is Black Team Biz. Yeah. He's not here at the moment. He had to dip out, but follow Cory, Big Cory 00 on IG and Twitter. Myself, Machiavelli 24, and this is the Black Team Broadcast. Black Team, you bitch.
For sure.